Oh man, look at that gosh darn Firewatch house. Look at this whole ass game. Hey guys, welcome to Retrolia, our own little arcade. Today, we're playing Firewatch. An oldie and an amazingy. This game, goddamn, this came out in like the golden age of YouTube. It was something that almost everybody played. People got real, they got deep, they analyzed their shit for like the first time. That was a really meaningful little staple. And since I just finished my first year of law school, no need for fanfare, I'm exhausted. I figured we'd just play something cozy and relax and unpack if we feel the need, and otherwise just enjoy this beautiful, beautiful game that, I don't think anyone's forgotten, but if they have, they gotta remember it. Stat. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh golly, yeah, that's fine. I've done nothing. Sometimes it'll make you do settings and brightness. I did turn up the brightness, but you never can tell. We love some atmospheric audio. I could listen to that for a while. Boulder, Colorado, in 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with the well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Golly. I want to ask about the major. You know, let's get real. Maybe that's the tism, but like, hey, what's up? Even though this is fucking adorable, but hey, what's your major? You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. That's bold. If I just met a person, a very drunk person, I don't know if I'd split a cheeseburger. I get mine, you get yours, let's hang out, but like, come on. Ooh. Oh no. This mouse be like, let's go. Hold on, let me fix that. Can I fix that? Can I fix mouse be like, let's go? Am I showing you what happens in real time? Because yep. There we go. We like it slow and lazy around here. Ah, yeah, so much better. Click to use objects. Well, that is familiar, I will say. Thought that was a chair. Your boy gotta wake up. I was traumatized this year, and we're gonna talk about it. Alright, sick. Okay. Seems normal-ish. I don't know why I'm messing with stuff. This is totally a cinematic intro, but like, what if it's not? What if there's a secret, like, right here, right now? And if I find it, then I win. This is the world's shortest Let's Play, and I regret it, because I really wanted to experience the vibes. I cannot jump yet. I don't know if I can jump at all. That's probably my truck. That's what I'm thinking. But can I jailbreak? Fucking walks straight into the back rooms because screw the atmosphere. Okay, I'll go to my pretty red truck. The music is nice. Hello. Oh, load gear. There you go. Hate that. What are you talking about? Strap that down. Put that in the back. What do you... It's fine. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts, and it's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about everywhere. Life is good. Relatable. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it to her class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. God. Okay, Beagle named Bucket. Shepherd named Mayhem. I mean, I fucking love the idea of a shepherd named Mayhem. Shepherd because Mass Effect, Mayhem because Chaos reigns, but like, she's in love with the Beagle. I'm gonna stare her dead in the eyes and be like, no, that can't happen. You pick up the Beagle, she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. You tuck out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. A couple little idiots. Oh, golly. I don't know anything about these people. Me, myself? Child-free by choice, for now. And probably forever, unless I adopt. But, I mean, these two... If she's into the idea... I feel like I'm compromising a lot, but that's fine. I don't know what he wants either. Maybe he likes the idea. I mean, I think that'd be pretty good. We drink a lot of beer, but, you know, other than that, we're fine. She's got her college going on. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Wow. I love the art style of this game. I always have. It's like, I can't even start to say cartoonish, but like, blocky and approachable in a way that is really good on my neurospicy brain. Ooh. Check that fire danger. Is this the way I'm going? Can't be, right? High. Extra high. Also, this guy is not my favorite. Recently, my friend was like, when did Smokey the Bear get so hot? And I looked into that, and you know what? Dude's got a dad bod, even though he's a bear. There's a picture where he's holding a couple of cubs, and it begs the question, like, are they his children, or just some cubs he found in the woods? And anyway, so I would rather have Smokey up there. Okay, 2 forks. Yeah, I recall this game. What I don't recall is, how to get around. So, of all the things that I could remember, I don't remember the thing I should remember. You dig? Don't forget to check in, no fireworks, it's their country. The bear country. Learn to live with them. I will. Warning, thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. It's a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may not be vague along revered stretches. My brain sure can make up things that it thinks that it's seeing. Alright, well, make a plan, it said somewhere in there, so I won't. Where's my stuff? See, it's gone. Unless he already picked it up. He probably did, and I'm just crazy. Let's hike this trail. Y'all, I'm out of practice, because I've been just reading, studying, sitting in a classroom. Whew. 1980. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is a few hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Ooh. I don't know what's better. I mean, I know what's better for me, but generally speaking, I would always say, I'd rather you get mad and just tell me. I do think that you can go to bed angry, though. I do think that you can take breaks and go talk about it at a better time. Everyone can, like, regulate their emotions and simmer down first. But we do have to show the investment of trying to problem solve. I mean, ignoring is rude as shit. That's how distance happens, and everybody forgets how to be themselves around each other, and then you got a fucking problem. But, boy, I don't know, because yelling's not good. Yelling is never good. And if it's nighttime, we're already fighting, though. I don't want to, if we're already talking, I'd choose the passion over the indifference. But that's just me, man. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. I mean, am I just a man at home? Surely I can entertain myself. Maybe she didn't tell me where she was going, though. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Oh, yes. This is one choice I do remember. Pose and flex like He-Man. Frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Of course. Very nice. I don't think I've ever seen anyone pick He-Man, and that gave me faith back in the day. Oh, God, it's so pretty. I think this game stares directly at the sun. I think this game is what gave me my infatuation with, like, highly saturated orange. Fallout 76 is a little like this, too. Partially because I have a screen filter for migraines, so, like, orange doesn't hurt me. Orange is good. But it's definitely more intense for me, too. 2 Forks, Lookout Tower. 8 more miles still. Spacebar to climb. I can't jump, I can only climb. Well, at least it's my muscle memory. Ooh, yes, see, he did it too. Everybody stares directly at the sun, don't you know? During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets frustrated and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Ooh. Who do I want to be? Here's another thing about this game. Well, I have seen, like, I'm gonna say some of it. I've seen the whole game, but I haven't seen all the options. So some of these I don't know. I think, like, I'm sure most people went with this. I don't think this will give us, like, bad or good endings, per se. I think it'll just lead to us having a more flawed character generally. So I might try this, like, just to be a little different. But I got you. I'm not showing you guys nothing that, will ruin your experience. You dig? Let's try it. I want some new stuff. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cop shows up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go through that anyway either. From then on, you walk by the river. Man, that's brutal. I love that, though, actually. As a concept, like, yeah, dude, men get trauma too. You think you're tough, you're human. You might be tough, but you're human. From then on, yeah, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Why not? Ugh. Context, please. Bless me. Convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. The 2,000 miles away? What does that even mean? Planes, like during the weekend, she's out there coming back and then going back again. I mean, that's not a lot of time either. If it were a part-time job, but even then, that's brutal. But you don't want to crush a person's dream. These things are so hard, because I'm like, can't I just move? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Who am I? I just am a guy with a beagle who stays home some nights. Like, relatable, but why am I so steamy about Connecticut? I mean, these are both really bad options. I guess I'll agree if she commutes, because I can't see my guy with a beagle outweighing her career that probably sustains and supports our life. So, I mean, you know, agree. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you don't want to move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she really wants, and she agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 3 times each semester. Ooh-wee. Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important for her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just a few days prior. Oof. She was found crying in the stairwell. Check the trigger warnings, by the way. You say maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make a... Oh. God, I read macaroni drink, which is a thing I would try. You make a macaroni drink, apparently, wine, and try to forget about it. You should probably talk about it. I mean, you know, I've been confronting literally everything so far, so I might as well confront my relationship troubles and the help she might need. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it secret for now. Another thought, too. It's probably advice, but, like, I can't give advice to your personal life, but just, you know, if you notice someone wily, it's worth checking in. If you can, it's always worth checking in. Even if it's nothing, because the worst they're gonna do is be like, no, I'm fine, dude, I just was, like, you know, having a bad day, and I got lost in the sauce, and that's what happened. Always worth it. Ooh. Camping. Oh, wow. Gets distracted by a butterfly, but also the sky, man. This is as far as I can turn, but you can bet I'd be looking at that whole sky if I could. Oh, man. Alright, alright. Show me. Wow. I forgot. I forgot that wouldn't be safe for work. Truly iconic. Well, you know, I learned how to blur playing Downfall, so we're fine. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. I didn't keep track of the dates, but it was 1980, like recently, for us. So Bucket is getting older. Can confirm. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought back home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Yeah, that is devastating. I think about this sometimes. I'm like, if you kind of knew that things were going to go off for you, I'm such a prepper for my own physical needs. I'd be setting up, like, soothing things I could do, and like a whole, like, here's all the things that are going to help my memory. Like, this channel, and everything on it, and every game I ever play, probably something that would help. You know, I don't know why I think about that. But, like, if you had to make yourself a care package to, like, you know, kind of say goodbye to yourself, how would you do that? That's, like, a devastating question. But yeah, that's rough. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad's at the door. You tell her family. They're crushed and they begin to make trips from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time facility, or you're determined to take care of her by yourself. Ugh. That's a toughie. See, this one we have more context, though. He's in need of support. He's, like, counting the seconds, right? Which makes me think that this might be the better option. Like, I remember, I'm just going to credit another Let's Player. You can go there if you haven't been there already, but Markiplier, when he was talking about this, he talked about experience with a caregiving situation in his family, didn't elaborate too much, and talked about, you know, always get help if you need help. I agree. I watched my grandpa take care of my grandma for a really long time, and it's such a labor. I mean, like, he did it too. That's a full-on boomer love story right there, but it is work. And like me, I have too many things I could not possibly. There's also something to be said for like dignity between lovers. There's a different YouTuber, Jessica Kelgren Fozard, who is a disabled YouTuber, talks about her experiences, and one of the things that she's hinted at and kind of elaborated on in her relationship that she has with her wife is like, you don't always want the person you love to be with you in only the dark times or supporting you in only the dark times. You want to share joy with that person and be seen by that person, you know, in the light too. So having a carer can really help mitigate that. All that to fucking say, I'm leaning this way. That's just my own life experience, and then, you know, things that I've heard from people who deal with like greater disability than I do. But I mean, that's a toughie. This game, man, I'm in it just for exactly conversations like this, all fucking ready, guys. It's gonna be like this. Ugh, let's do it. Okay. I also just give credit where it's due. I'm sorry if that's annoying, but like, I'm too neurospicy to like neglect like sharing where my knowledge and experience comes from. We're all just collectors of data in our lives. We're just figuring it out, parsing it together. Everything we think and feel is a quilt of stuff we've heard and seen, been exposed to and reflected on. So, you know, I share the whole quilt, and not just me. But that's how my brain works. That's no contempt on anyone who just talks, because, like, of course, that's more normal. I'm just particular. Gosh, it's so pretty. Are these aspens? I fucking love aspen groves. Oh, hi! If it's any consolation, I was more scared than you were. Sorry, buddies. Oh, yep. Right, the story. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I'll cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Man, that sucks. Ah. Damn. That's not me, man. Put me in a home, but like, give me a computer. And a way to record. Like, let's just see what comes out of me. I'm already crazy. Like, we could have some fun. Ugh, and a way to write. But like, I don't want you wiping my ass, man. I don't want that. Go drink and be merry, and it's okay. God, you have a right to be human. You're gonna suffer. If someone's suffering right next to you, you're gonna suffer too. You can't, like, video games will make you think you can save everyone by just doing the right thing all the time. That's how I was raised, and I'm you know, a little more spicy, so I took it very literally. That's not true, though. There's not always a right word or a right thing to do that's gonna make it all better. And if you spend all your fuel, like, dedicated to trying to achieve that, you might just burn out. That's just not... Yeah. Gosh, you slowly decide, yep, not to see him. And don't judge people. In fact, ask if he's okay. Whatever. You guys get me, but I'm like a little frustrated with these semi-friends of mine. 1989. Julia's sister Sue. Woof, woof. I can talk. And I know I can. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be by the seaside, close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You always really liked Susan. That's not bad. Yeah, get it out somehow. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more and more, you think. Summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. That's rough, too. You gotta feel that out. Like, is she happy? If she's happy, bottom line, I guess. You take it. Hey, there's our boy, and a mysterious red light happening that's kind of giving me the spooks, even though it's not trying to. Wow, that was a day-long hike, huh? Okay. Well, you know I'm not gonna go the right way. Was that something? Gathers fucking herbs in Firewatch, I guess, because I can. Man, how far can I just straight wander? They have to stop me eventually, right? I can't just play the game before I play the game. Do you think that's an achievo? First thing I do is just wander away. It probably is. I mean, this ain't bad, though. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm just gonna skirt the perimeter, even though I really could. Ugh, it's so hard not to jailbreak. I have the same instinct that cavers have, where I'm like, what if we just keep going? What if we just go? But it's nighttime, and it's pretty. And I'm gonna get fucking jumped by a cougar for sure. I mean, what's not to like? Man, I'm gonna be all up around here, though. I shouldn't be doing that. This boy cannot run. Fun fact. A little spicy. Little, lore for you there. Fucking comes into the tower and the moon's already down, the sun's coming up. Like, I made it. Oh, but it's so nice, though. That's another thing about walking sims. Like, I do just want to be at peace. Don't you just... Do you feel it? Do you feel the call of the trail? Am I a horse? I'm trying. I know it's a let's play, and I should probably stay on the path and not the other paths that are also there. And equally pathy, I might add. Oh, so glorious. Okay, see, I made it. Woof, guys, what a hike. I can't believe the game made me do that. With its, you know, powers of persuasion. I'm going to the outhouse, though. But we're close to the tower. You guys can see where we will be when I choose to go there. Some people play games for the power fantasy. Me, I play it to just get lost. Ooh, my hand was quite large. It startled me slightly. Generator? Mm. Can I do it? Can I live my best life? If I close this, will I have fun? No. Okay, well, lack of realism. Ding 1 point. A real man would have to pee. Just kidding. He probably would have already peed. I forget how that works. It's been a long... It's been long. I have so much to tell you guys, honestly. The brain fog is supreme, but so is, like, the weird desire to get back to my neurodivergent roots, because I've been, like, hyper-masking for, like, ages, and you know how when you finally get free, it takes you, like, a solid, like, 10 business days to come back to your own mind? Is that just me? Get me in the comments with your, unmasking experience and how it gives you brain fog and makes you feel weird for a while. Alright. I have checked the perimeter. Thrice over. Actually, I haven't. That reminded me that, like, I could maybe see interesting stuff from here. But we'll explore. We'll do plenty of that. And I can start cutting if I keep being totally wily. Okay, that's fun. I don't want to flip on the lights, but I guess I will so you guys can see. Oh, just kidding. That didn't work at all. Oh, because I'm a fool. Okay. Hey.
Hello,
This is nice.
Tower.
Uh-oh. Look what I've done to myself. Now I have to do this quickly. But I want to observe everything. Wood stove.
Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Regular stove, cookbook. Lady, I'm trying to see everything real quick. The singular
I know
mind.
you're there. Your lights are on.
You don't know shit. I don't know you. Ooh, blue spruce, cottonwood,
Hello, Two Forks, come
lodgepole,
back.
pine,
Pick up your
aspen.
radio.
They were aspens, I think. It's the white bark that gives them away. Sagebrush. Alright, 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 alright. Pine cone. Very tempting. How play game? Hold left shift. I see. Oh, and wheel. Oh, okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Relatable.
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Golly. Rebelling against mom, killed 3 ex-husbands. Nobody back home can stand you. I'm gonna go with rebelling against mom.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Okay.
I'm going now.
Me.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's
Accurate.
the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Wow. Precious. Day 1. Look at me. Writing my novel.
Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
I like that you can see me, but also check that iconic raccoon photo. That's a profile pic right there. Answer the radio. Can I look at stuff? I guess I can't. I have to be standing, huh? That's fine. And I can't get up until I do the thing. Just double checking. You know me. Sorry, dude. I guess I slept in.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yeah. Nope, I'm looking at that. I see everything. There it
Okay,
is.
yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne
Distractible?
Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The best part about me is that I know where West
Are those
is.
fucking
Oh, and
fireworks?
Oh god. Oh god. There it is. Are they?
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yay. There they are.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
That's super valid, honestly. Kick the shit out of him. Can I write him a ticket? I'm not really into discipline.
Do you think you can handle that?
I'm gonna say that because we made ourselves some trauma.
I'm not really a disciplinarian type of guy.
Well, make him knock it off without smoking a joint with him, okay?
Sure, all right.
Dang.
Get going. You'll
My
probably need
one
a rope to get down the
strategy.
shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Smart, convenient, secure. I'm gonna go secure.
Shut up.
Can I do anything? I guess not. Okay, so I can pull that out, but it doesn't have to happen. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna... I'm gonna ruin it. Oh wait, I can examine things. If I put it... Oh, put back. Thank God. I thought I was gonna be throwing shit all over the place. Give myself some rage in my heart. Look at this percolator. Just things that men do normally. Put it back. No more doing that shit. Pine cone, bleach. I probably don't need to pick up every individual thing in my room. Probably. Drawer open. 20-sided die! Okay. Here's the real trick. What was it? I thought it would fall in the... Oh. Gotta be cocked? You gotta be cocked on my first... I can't get low. How do I get this to not... I'm doing real things that matter. Oh. What is it? What is it? I couldn't read that, even if I tried. And it's still going. Alright. You know what? D20. Oh, fuck. Please. Please. I'm too neurospicy. There we go. Listen. This is the kind of content y'all came here for, and I know it. I just know it. I've read your souls and your hearts, and you said, I hope that I can watch this asshole poorly roll a dice forever. Also, this is precious. Man. Also, though, like, devastating that we can't see her, but we can see us. Oh, I said put back. Sir. Maybe he's just feisty. Can't wear a coat. Can't memorize the flora, even though that would be probably a smart thing to do. I can examine these things, but... Oh, God. Experience Richard Sturgeon's explosive follow-up. 1 chance to die. 12 bodies. Seriously having a stroke. 0 leads. 1 man for the job. Wow. Okay, detective thriller. Love that. They're always named Richard. Because you gotta be able to call him Dick, casually. Wow. Sure, just pin that other book down. Show no mercy. Alright. We're out of here. Toolbox? Nothing. It's not that kind of game. Sometime I'll get that in my head. Okay. And I know how to compass. Yes, I do. My real problem was that I thought that W was an N. We're just going west. It's chill. Look at me saunter down the stairs. Now I don't know where to go. Actually, it's this way. Sick. M to read map. Oh, beautiful. Oh, no. It'd be like that? Okay. Wow, that's actually a nice zoom-in strat we got going. Caves. We got interesting little pools, trails, different caches that we'll have to go to at some point. Wapiti Meadow, Mule Point, Jonesy Lake. Yeah, this would appear to be shockingly open world, but it's not. It's hikeable, which is good because I mean I'm gonna hike it, but you know, we'll try to do all the caches. There's not much to miss if I recall. I mean there's some stuff. Oh my gosh, away with you! Oh no, there we go. But yeah, we're gonna do our best. Most things are on the path, and also I'll do some cursory sweeps of places and then just get you back after some cuts every now and then. Because, I mean, I do want to show you everything, but I don't want to show you everything. If it's monotonous everything, then I shall spare you. West. See? Okay, so this is the way we were going. Uh-oh. Every time I try to sprint, I'm gonna pull out my radio and give that chick a startle. Whoa. The thing about this game is it makes you want to explore. Whoops. Oh. Sure, that's just the normal sound the trees make when they're shifting. That's fine. This must be the cache. Which isn't actually the one we saw yesterday, because that one had a like a river, waterfall river. Gosh, okay. Found the supply box, so there are a lot of these out in the woods. What's the code again?
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
No context for you.
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right. I found the supply box.
Great.
I guess
what's
I'll
the
just
code again?
content
1, 2,
farm.
3, 4. A whole lot of them.
Oh, okay. I can just do that for 40,000 years and give that woman a heart attack. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's good? Nice. Okay. And I can... Okay, it'll tell me when I can say stuff. Cool. Oh. Is that... Oh, it lets me zoom all the time. We love that. Okay. Ranger Rick, Will Armstrong, Sean Vennard. This world is but a canvas to our imagination. Thoreau, sure. Jane. Okay, we got a normal trail. Two Forks, Cache. 306, amazing view. Medicine wheel. Okay, Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Literally? Okay. Found a note
Hey, I found
between
a
some
note to a
dudes.
guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
People lose their shit?
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay. It'll tell. I really gotta trust that, but I don't want to miss stuff. Okay, Q, that's fine. We already did that. I want to keep it. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, there's a snack in here. Probably gonna eat it.
You definitely do not want to do that. Whatever's in there has been in there for years. That's how you get food poisoning.
Nah. Oh, eat and hold E. Well, I mean, I can't. I want to keep it and make that choice later. I'm gonna eat it. Am I good? Probably.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
Yeah, no, there's a theoretical time crunch and all. Heck yeah. I'm a guy with rope. I mean, I can't just carry this pine cone all the way there. I can't just do that. And I wouldn't, because I need the compass. That's true. That's a truther right there. That doesn't look like the way to go, so we're going this way. Surely I'll, yeah, I hear them. Okay. I mean, I could just pull out the compass. I don't know what would prevent me from that. R to toggle jogging. Ooh-hoo-wee. We don't love that for me. Do a masculine little sprint with my empty hands. I don't know what this bit is. Tries to convince you I'm not holding a pine cone. Gaslighting? You rang, I guess. Yep, sure. Okay, but this stump be interesting. We got bear problems.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
I mean, no, that's disconcerting. I mean, we love a good bear. Both the ways. Oh gosh, there we go. I'm gonna forget that every time. So there's multiple ways to get where we're going. That's good. I will remember that, so I don't panic too much about the trail. Do bears really prefer rotten meat? What's the evolutionary benefit of that, I wonder? Like, surely that's how you get the worms, but like, maybe they want them. Maybe that's symbiotic for a bear. I don't see them anymore. Oh, yes, I do. Alright. Things that worked out. My vision, just now. Don't get used to it. I'm blind as a bat, and often dissociating. Actually, is there anything over here? This is one of those games where I'm gonna get little spicy instincts from the past, where I'm like, I seem to recall. And then there will be nothing. Except for ominous fog that I guess was not a ghost at all. Big disappointment. 1 star. Whew, okay. I'm on the path. I'm going the right way. Oh no! This might pose a conundrum. Ah. Shale slide, it's steep.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
I mean, oh god. Not that. The Widowmaker. Shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill.
What about shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
It's actually English for not in my job description. How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
See, that's the funny thing. She said, get a rope, you'll need it for the shale slide. And then she's like, it's not that bad. Wait, hold on. Did I just see that? Shitty boss gonna get me killed hill. Yes. So much better than the Widowmaker, and I will stand on that hill. Well, be free. You know, that'll work. I can get him back. I mean, nothing in my hands. Now that's gaslighting. It really is. If anyone ever asks, just remember this moment. Be like, yeah, I had a poor attempt at gaslighting in a Let's Play once.
No!
Oh, you... Buddy. And right on the pine cone, too, huh? I like to make my life a little harder than it would have been otherwise. It's for the achievos.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my shitty boss almost got me killed.
First, your boss is a delight. Secondly, Jesus. What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Truly devastating. My headcanon is that I fell so hard that it became one with me. And now I'll never be alone. Just kidding. My canon was better, and the outcome of me not seeing that would have been superior too. Hope I didn't miss anything just there. I really gotta, I keep saying, dial in. But we're close. I think I'm making progress. Outside path, maybe not. And just beautiful. Ugh, hell of a nice camping spot. Hey, I'm not sure where to look. Hell of a nice
It's a
camping
hell of
spot.
a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
I mean, I will. I was lying just to get your content. Man, there's so much. I know the game's gonna organically lead me. I always do this, you know, baby mode doesn't persuade me so much.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
People are just the worst, aren't they?
They're not great, no. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
No, no. Oh, I tried. I tried to set it down gently, because I'm conscientious and I care. Speaking of... Red Eagle. Brewed in Wyoming. I mean, I would totally have a beer here, but I wouldn't leave it in the woods, man. Oh, there's one. Alright. Pine cone. This is where I leave you, because I need my hands. And my dignity. I would love to see if I could carry a pine cone through the whole game, but that is not the run we're doing. We got backpacks. And other beer. Ooh, no, just kidding.
Left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Fritter. Or fritter. If you're partial. Oh, single malt whiskey, Irish. Distilled product of Ireland. Okay, cool. I just need to know these things.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Does not.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish.
Say more about this? Oh no, I'm keeping the whiskey. There's probably ethics mildly implicated in this game. I am a ranger, after all, but you know, whiskey.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
I remember when I was a little kid watching these games, I'd get really freaked out about shit like that. I'd be like, don't take the whiskey, it's bad, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, I don't know, my brain was like, the games will punish you for having fun. And it's like, this is a video game though. I can actually do a lot more than I thought I could do. I had a prison of my own mind back in the day. And I still do. Sometimes.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
So pretty. Just look at that. Every single part of this game could be a background screensaver. I could just leave this on. If I was streaming and I had a break, just put on Firewatch. And you can't even stop me either, because that's totally reasonable. Okay. Got the backpacks. We got everything in this little region. We cleaned up all the beer cans, because we're a good
They
boy.
left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. Well, what if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Well, at least they wore pretty much the exact same flannel in different colors. So, you know, they think alike. If I tell one of them to leave, the other one will go too. Oh, shit. That's not my favorite thing.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Dude, with that description? Hell no. I joke that that's my type, but like, what are the odds you find that in the world?
Panties?
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
Yes. Positively. I don't want to say that word either. Underwear. Respectable. Great.
There's ooh.
Yes?
There's 2 naked women.
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know.
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
I just felt the impulse to go into stealth. Who do I think I am? Intimidated? Me? That's such a vibe, though. I don't want to ruin their day.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Like, what a weird like, this is some, like, witch lesbian shit, surely. They're like, let's get naked, but let's not skinny dip. Let's sit on a rock and play with sparklers and stare at each other. Blasting teen pop. That is a choice, and I'm ruining it. And honestly, you know, if it weren't for the fireworks, I'd be leaving him be. Oh. Cool it with the fireworks. Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
You gotta take it easy with the fireworks, alright?
You ought to take it easy at the Sizzler buffet. Chelsea? What?
Wow.
He's just some loser out in the
Wow,
woods.
Chelsea.
I mean, he's grody. Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
You don't know anything about me, dude. I'm confronting your bullshit.
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there?
Oh my god, is that what you are? Barf me out!
Barf me out.
Out here.
It's the bullshit I'd say.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
I'm a park ranger. You see, also, like, they did vanish without swimming. So,
Hey,
if
that go
you
okay?
were doubting me about the witchiness, like, just consider for a minute that they did just disappear right before our very eyes. Also, I hope they drone. It went fine.
There, Henry?
Hey,
Oh, there you are.
it went fine. Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're gone. Also, you know, mystic fireworks can't cause a fire, so they maybe were never a threat. This lake seems like a good spot to swim. Will they get a disease? No, I'm not malicious. I mean well.
Well, this lake does seem like a good spot to swim, even if the last people to do so were assholes.
Yeah, right now, though, it's all snow melt, so you'll freeze your balls off. But as hot as it's been, maybe that's a fair trade.
Starting to feel like it.
Yeah, I hiked all the way here. I slid. Can I swim?
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption?
I asked far too late.
Consumption? Not if they're not 19th century chimney sweeps, no.
You know, whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch, Giardia maybe, but probably not this time of year.
That's too bad.
Petty bastard. Dang. Guess I'm up to my knees. I'm a big man. I like that I kept this going. I don't know why. I was like, the vibes can't die.
So there's no noise ordinances or rules out here?
No. But that music I hear makes a good case for them.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, you know what? I just got a flashback. Sometimes people just pick this up and they start yelling at you. Do I do it? It would be bad if they were still there, but since they're not... That's littering. It's littering. It's littering. I'm a park ranger. I forgot to stay in character. I don't know how to turn it off, though. I guess, you know what? God, so is sound. You know what? I can pick it up out of there. Ah. Come back. There we go. I turned it off. The normal way. And it's all fine. Perfect. Okay, what's all this? Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's a trail to Two Forks Tower down here near the lake,
Yeah, that's your tower.
so I should go this way.
Well, you're not climbing back up that slide.
Dude, I guess not. There's nowhere else to go, so this works out. Kind of a well-conducted scene for me. Just checking this out. Because, I mean, don't we love a tributary stream? What's over here, I wonder? I should check the map, actually. I need to keep up with that, because sometimes I might be, like, close enough to tag cache or something. Shitty boss is gonna get me killed, Hill. It's not a dignified name, but it's one I chose. Oh, yeah, you see? We came from over there. I forget which way we went. Probably just down here. So, you know, it's walkable. Oh, yeah, there's a cache, right? Dead ahead. Oh. It's all them phantom instincts from back in the old days. Little kid me knows what's up. And adult me is just kind of a puppet. Which is a haunting and strange experience. Can I get up there? Climb the rock. I don't know what it is, man. I don't think I have ADHD, but like, I do like me a
I
climb.
take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort when it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here.
Yeah, it was the paper.
I saw the job in the paper and figured, what the heck?
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Okay, rude.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
What happened? Oh, the fire? Now I want to ask. Open-ended questions. You guys get more.
What happened last summer that accounted for this, windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the giver?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. The goddamn park can burn down again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it now. Support your national parks. Anyone who wants to hurt or cut down or otherwise destroy national parks for any motive, especially greedy, malicious, fascist motives, can get bent because this is glorious. This is what makes our country beautiful. And yeah, support your national parks. That shouldn't be controversial. Like, let's not destroy the things that we have that we stole. Let's not do that. I don't care if that one's controversial at all because, like, goddamn. Even Yellowstone, like hearing mention of it, I'm like, they coming for the parks, man. That's so nasty and unnecessary. Also, I cannot report the supply cache, so I won't. Active rebellion or common sense? Y'all have when it's like this, you get a dilemma because you're like, shit, which direction do I go? And like, no matter what, mathematically, you're gonna take the longer road, but like, God hates you, and that's just what's gonna happen. That's how I feel. It's another reason I'm brain fog. It's not that shocking, honestly. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, another trail. Thunder Canyon. Oh, right, okay. You're in Y... Ale? Ansley Summer? Lynn Dracula Shepherd, hell yeah. Or Lion Dracula Shepherd. The hell, your name's Lion and you're gonna take another cool name? Iconic. Oh, and then there's an X marks the spot, which, like... I wonder if that'll be on the copied information that I get. Did I succeed? I did. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I did get that. Is that the circle there? Is that it? Because, it's by... Oh no, the circle's still there. Oh, the X is beyond that. The X is, like, down a ways. Huh. So that'd be like... I don't even know where that X would be. Based on what we're seeing. Huh. Well, okay. We can't go there, it seems. Because I think the green is not accessible to us, so... That's probably for the best, because I won't be wandering around. Ron, got some bad news back home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say, though? Budgets being what they are. Did you get my note about what went down in Wapiti? Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. Probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. I guess you maybe got hung up. P.S. Amigos is Spanish, and professionally it is Italian. What? Oh, professionalis is Italian. Amigos, gets dressed, goes to work. Hey! No fireworks. Okay. All of that tracks. Oh, I do want to take this, though. Can I report it? No. I guess I'll just keep keeping these. Old sweater.
I found a sweatshirt from the University of Eastern Colorado.
There's a University of Eastern Colorado?
I really don't think there is.
Why would somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
The way that we talk is how I talk to my own brain. I don't know what that says about me. It's like status report. Can I... Oh. Can I take this with me? The Fourth Estate? Ah, dude, Richard Sturgeon's every fucking where. Is this the same one? Oh, you soak up some sun. Then there's murders. I guess. Politics, betrayal. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. That can go back. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm not an anarchist. I'm just a good boy. There we go. Canned food. Not bad. Alright. Well, that did that. So it's mostly just lore that we're getting, which is what I want. Fair enough. We'll see what accent Dave lands on. Because, you know, I just don't always pick them. Oh, I can't go that way? Or can I? Can I just fall down the shale slide without any accounting for safety? The game's really... Okay, no. They let me test the fates, but they weren't about to make me die like that. All these details are neat. Like, there is always a weird tree crammed into a weird ridge. That's how it is. Man. See, I'm so glad I can't go there. And you are too, I know. You're like, thank God, we're just progressing a little before this happens. Or this wandering chaos entity makes the choices that they're gonna make. Which is still gonna low-key happen, to be honest. Right, okay. I mean, maybe I should have gone up to that circle area, but we can come back to it. I can go down the shitty bus, gonna get me killed hill. Also, I think it'll keep everything marked, so I could in the end do like a, okay, point A, point B, point C, you know, teleport around the fucking place. Okay. We're taking Thunder to maybe Cache 303. You like that? We like that. Theoretically. Guys, look, I'm sprinting. Such efficient, much go. Ooh. Man. I'm gonna be doing that this whole time. Like, oh, so pretty. Stop and smell the roses. Ah, that knee hike is relatable. Sometimes you need your arms and your leg to get up. And that's fine. Ooh. It keeps grabbing me and jerking me to the side. So, you know, fair enough. Oops. Nothing down there. Except for two women. Swimming through the stream that way. I reference that all the time. I love that guy. If you haven't seen that meme, I don't know how you'd find it. You just look up two women. Actually, don't. I don't know how you'd find it. Never mind.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your, love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, dude, it's fine. Huh. I don't want to be
It's
rude.
fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Addendum to what I said. It's not rude to set a boundary. If he's genuinely uncomfortable, he's allowed to act genuinely uncomfortable. But me personally, that's no biggie. Talk about your life, it's fine. But you know, it can be a biggie for people. Oh, where? That's how I know, because it said zoom. Am I crazy? Oh, hi! Look at him, he's sneaky. How do I get... I can see it.
Oh, I can see my tower from far away.
Yeah, we experimented with hidden underground towers for a while, but we weren't really happy with the results.
I can't imagine why, dude. I mean... I'm gonna kind of fall for it a little.
You did not.
No, we didn't. Anyway, happy hiking.
Alright, that was cute. That's the neurospicy desire to be like, I know that you're doing the thing that people do where they say stuff that's not true. Even though I do that too. Sarcasm, I don't know. There's a stereotype that people with autism can't understand it. That's not true. They master it. It's you who cannot understand it. If you ask me to do you a small favor, I will both do that favor and say no at the same time. And it gives me such joy that you cannot fathom. When I made an active decision to do that the first time too. My mom asked me to do something and I said no, and she looked at me with such confusion and betrayal. I was doing it though. But people just ain't used to it. Ooh,
Hey,
thunder.
I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9?
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Knock
Well,
on wood,
there
sir.
was an old lookout named
My
Roy
God.
Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
I thought I'd squeeze through that, and I was waiting to squeeze through that, but no. Also, no, I would not believe. Lightning 7 times? Okay, if you're going to, then, go stand where the lightning is. And get that good. God is trying to, like, have a moment with you. You might as well. That's not real advice. Or an appropriate response to the topic. But, you know, give me grace. I'm recovering. Every time. But there's a new scene every time I do, like, a heavy, happy sigh. So, you know. Hey! Alright, yeah, we're going in the cave, and I don't care if we're supposed to go in the cave or not, but first... 1, 2, 3, 4... See, I wanted to go the other way. Each time, I'm doing the math, I'm thinking about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot how numbers. It's all good. Oy. Okay. What do we got here? Fix me. You broked? 2 Forks Lookout, cave, gate, sea. Okay. Does he... Hawk's Rest, Hot Pot, Thunder, Clap. This is just a dude. I like this art of just a dude. Okay. Let's see if we can get that circle into this map. Pull out the map again, or don't. There we go. Okay. We're here. Ah. There's gonna be a lot of this. There's the cave. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There's the cache. Oh, so maybe it's in the cave. That we... Because that's Beartooth Point, right. Which is up here. Yeah. So yeah, maybe it's in the cave. Because otherwise it would be, like, here, and that can't be true. And the cave doesn't... I don't know, though. What the heck? That's so mean. That's so mean. This is the cave. So the thing, it'd be like... Whoops. It'd be like right here. That's not real. That's not real. That's a lie. He's a lawyer. Okay. I gotta get back because there's thunder. I don't know why. I'm responsive to that, even though I do want to try getting hit by lightning. Alright. Also, I don't want to get too distracted. Danger, bravery, the great outdoors. I read so much, y'all. I can read. I have. Not everything's useful, huh? No, there's a horn in here.
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
Exam. I'm sure there's nothing, but what if there were, like, a secret mark that no one had ever found before, except for me?
I found a flashlight.
There's one in there? Great. Well, the sun's gonna go down soon, so if the batteries still work, you're in luck.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Ah!
This sucked. Okay. I'm sure that it just told me what button to press, but there was so much coming up on the screen, and I was worried that I'd miss some Delilah content, so you know what? Now we don't know. Maybe he'll just turn it on, because he's a good boy. Cave.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Oh, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
I say, not having stepped foot in the cave. Are there two ways? Are there two ways, and one of them's a cave, and one of them's not a cave? No, that's just far afield. What do you mean, sometime this summer? Cave happened now. Cave today. Oh, man. What is that? Oh, yeah.
Hello!
I didn't even look at the other option. I had to play with the echo. Wow. I love that. They were like, you want to hit that a second time? Like, now that you've been a child? And I said, I want to keep being a child. Man, check those roots. It's penetrating some deep rock. Ooh. Oops.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although, Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
Nah.
but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
That's positively me. Also, cavers find a way. Cavers find a way. This looks pretty secure, but there's another cave system leads to this cave. That's just how it is. And that's the joy. No human can keep me from cave. I'm not a caver. Yet. But I could never get that far. I would be like, you know, a walking caver, or even a crawling caver, but I'm not a squeeze myself deep into the crevice of the earth caver. That would be a bit. Also, I've been in like lava tubes. I have not done the thing. My soul identifies because I watch so many caving videos on YouTube. Ooh, shit.
There's some guy out here.
Some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I mean, okay, but the way that flashlight hit me for a minute, that was concerning. Ugh. Also, like, yeah, I know about outside. Believe you me, I know what happens out there. People say, hi, how are you? And you say, I don't know. And then you're the weird one, and it's sad. Can I get up here? Is this a great view that was on the map? Ah, I can't. Let me walk on rock. I want danger. Break ankle for me. He was just right up here, too. Never like that. Oh. He makes his peace with God every time he does that. It's really nice. Jump. Whee! Yeah, never take a running stop and start and always jump with your 2 feet. I said. reasonably. I almost missed it, guys. You know I want to climb the rocks. Come on. Even though there's like a guy up there, he's probably gonna kick me into the canyon. But that's what we do when we want to climb. Hell yeah. Worth it. I said this in Edith Finch, which is, by the way, a very similar game. If you like this, you might like that, but if I had a bouldering wall in my room or house or wherever, my guys, I'd be dummy fit. I can't keep myself off the things. I used to do it all the time as a kid, and I just stopped. Well, I aged. And when you age, your body's like, how about we retain some body weight and sacrifice some muscle? And you're like, well, no, I wish you would not, because I like climbing. Ooh. Sunset. There's the storm clouds. Look at him go. On an otherwise very clear day. So, like, you know, he's kind of unwelcome here, but it's fine. Opus. It's a good thing I made him climb that first time, because he also then had to climb subsequent times. Where'd that guy go? He must have just climbed right up here, because he was right there. Huh. I don't like that very much. I'm not feeling that in my heart and bones. I don't know about that. I guess he could have gone this way, though. Which, by the way, is... where? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, no, this is just the climb path and all the ways to the climb path that we could have taken. So there's nothing to find here. I feel good. And more lemon spread. Oof. I was looking behind me for caves, because you know, I'm standing by my truth. Those stars are beautiful. Oh, okay. Gotta orient so I don't eat shit. I don't know if the game would let me, but it might on climbing. This boy gonna sleep so good. Hooey! Wow. You gonna tell the lie about that? Yeah.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
That always has skeezed me out, because, like, she never gets that joke, and never will. Like, he didn't provide anything to explain that one. Oh, God. I don't know why those leaves made me... I, like, was tracking a whole man for a second there. Whew. There was no man. Can I comment on you? Oh, okay. Beartooth Pit. And the thoroughfare. Which is where she is, right? Oh. Who? Oh, wait. There's an angle on her lookout. There we go.
Hey, you keep your lights on at night?
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I do a lot of crossword puzzles.
Very fair. I like those.
Ah,
Me too. Oh, no. Well, that's limited.
so it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Hell yeah. Report thoughts on Forrest Burns. Hell
I
yeah.
don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Yeah, he sucks.
As an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of name is Forrest Burns anyway?
Well, that would be a pun, Hank. A glorious pun.
I went to junior high with a guy named Royal Butts.
Royal?
Butts.
I didn't think anyone had been named Royal since the 1850s.
Well, Royal Gabrielle's mom, Flo, was a bit of a trendsetter.
Hello, Butts? Oh man, that's even worse.
Yeah, well, it's still better than Forrest Burns.
Disgraced. But, you know, whatever. I actually like outhouses. Yep.
I like the outhouse in that rustic, I'm roughing it sort of way.
Yeah, it's a little privacy among the seemingly endless expanse of, well, privacy.
I like it all the same.
No, literally, though. Outhouses are the best. Outhouses are peace and quiet. I used to be at summer camp. That sounds weird. I used to go to summer camp in the summer. I was just there, you know, like a cryptid. And, yeah, that was the only time where, like, you didn't have to have a buddy. You could just be in there and get it done. And with camp food involved, I mean, come on. I say this because there should be no shame in that kind of thing. Go where you need to go to be.
So this generator is all the power I've got out
You
there.
can write that down.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
I love him. Also an early example of, like, an ego-secure, like, willing to be... I'm gonna say feminine, but, like, I don't mean it in any kind of way. It's just the easiest way to describe, like... I don't know. That sass, that, like, the things that men are typically afraid to be. Hank just is them, while also just being a, like, mask enough bearer of a Forester. And that's nice. That's a good example of, like, a man just being a person. That came out, you know, not an insignificant amount of time ago. I mean, this game's not ancient, but it's old enough that, you know, as a kid, I got that influence. Are you a firefly? What are ya? You must be. Are you just a butterfly that's lit, fam? I guess, what are you? It is a butterfly that's lit, fam. You thought you could just be magical out here without me wandering towards you like a child. Joke's on you, sparkly butterfly. I got eyes for days. A real bug just flew past my screen. I was gonna chase him too. He did not follow my cursor. Whew. Okay. Oops. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why I'm doing a scan. I'm just me. Ooh, pretty. Typewriter. Oh. Oh, hey! What the fuck?
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Should I? Should I get inside? I wouldn't have that impulse. I'd maybe go in that outhouse or that cave. That's not giving safety. I'm glad that it auto-saved because I wasn't sure. Gosh, okay. Hi, I remember just enough to know that I'm uncomfortable right now. Well... God, there's no crouch. Just let me crouch. I'm a stealth gamer. I whined. Okay. Put back. Through the window? Like a champ? Oh, woo. Oh, God. I'm gonna get there. There we go. Oh!
Someone broke in.
What a struggle.
What?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
I'm gonna have to fix the window.
Tomorrow, Henry. You won't be cold.
Man, it is wrecked in there. I don't know why I'm just doing a perimeter sweep, because there's some guy laying down out here. That's just what you do. Left
Okay,
the
I put
propane
in a
alone. That was fast.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
I mean, that guy. Maybe the girls. They wouldn't know, though. It's probably that
Maybe
guy.
that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And Now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since,
Oh.
I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Just tell me where to find a gun. Says the not disciplinarian.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I've done it before.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
tough guy.
He has. I didn't mean for that to hit like that. That's fine. Also, okay, I was thinking, yes, the girls are totally the more legitimate suspect. Like, I pissed them
Wake
off.
up.
They have personal beef with me. Is he shaking? Are you shaking, sir?
Hey, wake up.
I wanted to investigate more of the carnage, but the conversation just kept going. Oh, he's like having a moment. Poor babe. But, you know, being menacing, that guy, just being menacing, increased his suspicion enough that I felt like it was him. I don't know. I don't actually know. But, hey, I'm awake.
I'm awake. I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that
Could
would be
go
the
fix
case.
it.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
If you make Hank plural, then I authorize it. Okay, well, everything's the same as how it was. I seem to have fixed my problem. Truck Alaska. He's a simple kind of man. Maybe someday you'll understand. Yeah, I guess. Huh. I thought I was gonna fix this. I guess I'll fix it later. That seems like a gamble since we got storms coming through. Oh well. Loki was not paying attention to my instructions at all. I mean, I was paying attention to their banter and their relationship because I'm the way that I am, but where to go? Couldn't tell ya. Survey communication lines of the north of the canyon. Okay. Okay. This is me double checking all the places we've been and the places we'll go. So that's up here then, by Beartooth. Through the cave, she was saying. I do recall that. Look at me go. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it now. You know me, I never know how long to make these things. But also, I like settling in and vibing a little. If it's too short, I mean, I know, whatever, kids these days, attention span, but I don't think that's true. Not if you're neurospicy. If you're neurospicy, you're like, I'm in the middle of a good nap, and if you end this video right now, it'll be ruined. This way? Sometimes the stuff I hear freaks me out. I'm sure there's stuff to find too, but I don't think it doesn't spawn in and leave, it just is there, so. Such is the woods. That's kind of where I went last time. Also beautiful meadow looking mist right now. Huh, did I not close that, by the way? Because I thought that I had been closing all of them.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Oh, gosh. Should I tell her? Oh, I wish there wasn't a time crunch on this.
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure.
Yes, I can.
Hiking and hoping it warms up.
Huh.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Call out became
I'm
listen real
absolutely
quick.
sure. Would you? All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
Actually, I'm next to confident I know what she's talking
Hey,
about.
sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
I want to talk about Julia, because I know. It's probably
That would be
follow-up
my
police work
wife,
on what happened last
Julia.
night.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I haven't seen anyone be honest with her that early. And I don't know. I just wanna see how that lands. You know? He's the kind of guy who can be vulnerable with people. He's also the kind of guy who's escaping. The wrong way? Me? Never. Never once. Never twice? Certainly never 3 times. Never on purpose, but this time it was a mistake. Oh, I thought I could go right through that bush, but universe out of the plans. Man, yeah, but no, I'm confident, because, like, I don't think he has any idea. Like, that's supposed to inspire some paranoia in me, but, like, actually, she's probably just talking to the police about, like, does he know who it was? Like, I don't know. Normally you would. If you didn't think about that. I'm trying to have good faith. Actually, I still don't know. Oh yeah, there's the outhouse. Okay. Okay. Closer to the shitter, closer to success. Not something I usually say. But you know, today's the day. What's back here? Anything? Nothing? I guess nothing. Just a little awkward spot. I probably walked through several cobwebs just now. That's iconic. Oh, can I? Yeah, okay, cool. Whew, my ankles hurt watching that. You wake up pretty early. Yeah.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up, Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I
Yeah.
just covered my head with my pillow. Seems to do the trick.
Wow. The forest could never burn down on your watch.
Nah, dude. They pay me to sleep. If I happen to see a fire, I'll tell somebody. Can you see?
Hey, I can see your tower. Suppose that means you can see me.
Yeah, well enough. You're at the canyon wearing the orange backpack, I presume.
Yeah, that's me.
Also, you need a new barber.
Jeez, do you have the Hubble telescope over there?
Just kidding. You're just a little blob to me.
Well, that's cute.
Can you see the communication wires from where you are?
I can see the poles, but I have no idea if the wire's in good shape or not. They run a good distance up to a spot called Beartooth Point. You just need to walk along them all the way up there and make sure everything's in shipshape.
Okay, yeah, we know Beartooth. We know the old point. We're familiar with that. As of literally yesterday, but you know, we catch up quick. And then we fall behind just as quickly. It's really erratic. It's like an NPC trying to follow you. Just, we want to not climb again, because we did that. We gotta switch it up. I guess we have to go in the canyon to get where we're trying to be. Whoop! shit ton of birds. Sir, I have to be facing it to do it. I see. That does make sense. Okay. Taking the switch back. Whoops. I'll never learn how to run, and you can't make me. Ah, here's another place I might have discovered that it's cold. If I hadn't, you know, been the way that I have. Is cave time? Yes. Hello. At least it's got shoes for it. That always counts. I love that it saves when I go in the cave. Ominous. But okay. Oh, and the mist. Man. This game is also just beautiful for its time. I keep saying that, but I mean, like, as far as mist and like, light tracing and stuff, like, it is advanced. Despite the cartoony look. I love that. The game's like, you can go faster. If you want to, like, not be slow, you have that option. Thanks, game. Maybe I couldn't have done that yesterday. So the game could keep me on track. Whew. How are y'all doing? I'm recovering. I'm getting there. I genuinely feel like I'm having an easier time talking than I was having before. I don't even know. It's one of those things, man. You can run yourself ragged without catching it, and then you're like, well, how do I reconnect with all my hobbies and the things I love? That's part of why this channel exists. I've told y'all before, but I don't know if everyone was here back when I did, but, you know, part of this is because when you get overwhelmed, especially, I guess, me, I'm talking about myself, it's hard to, like, make yourself sit down and play a game. I don't know why that is, but it's like my body's like, what if we just do stuff that is easy and familiar and doesn't overwhelm us? Which makes sense if you're constantly doing something that is overwhelming, but also this is my joy. I want this experience. I want to lay in bed and think about whatever game I'm playing and, you know, reflect on it. So, I can't not do this. Oh, I saw it. Haha!
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it. So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just
Sure.
seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
I mean, that's whatever. That's the state dollar. It's fine. Whatever we gotta do. What was that? The universe just flashed me. I know it didn't. I know it didn't, y'all. I just want stuff. I want stuff and things. I want secrets. I want lore. I want to find what I cannot find. These baby trees. Are you cave? No. Maybe once, though. It's giving... It could have been a cave, but they filled it in or something when they were planting these baby trees. Okay. This I can just follow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's check on the map, actually, because we can kind of see... Oh, yeah. Yep. Telephone. Sure. And there's a little offshoot here. There's an offshoot there, too. Hold on. Because I should just be doing this anyway. That's on me. Though I was kind of heading in the right direction to find what I was looking for. Is that... Oh! Wow! Big brain time. That is a thing, but I can't go there. Ah, devastating. That's cool, though. It means that there's good game design behind this, because it's drawing my eye towards places that either are a thing, were a thing, or could be, you know, a thing in the future. Did I just say are and were, like those are two different statements? Just, accept me. Accept my words. Fear them not for their confusing nature and nonsensical patterns. Where are the secrets? For these trails, I can meander Surely, because I mean, there's not much to meander to. Hello? Bush clear? Clear bush. Oh. Oops. Note from Dave. Sorry, Dave. That's not
I've
what
got
I
an
wanted.
overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
I mean, my guy, can you parkour?
There's really no way past some of this underbrush that's grown over the trail.
See, the thornier a trail is, the less inclined a ranger is to want to deal with it. They'll just hike or take their horse a different way.
Horse? Why don't I get a horse? That really Red Dead the place up a little. Ooh. That's neat. See if I can... Oh, that's still her. Okay. Oh, it's down over there. I actually think I can see her. Oh, maybe I can't. Devastating. Thought I could. Couldn't. Well, at least we know. And this is just more little outcroppies. I bet I can go... Can I... Is that the way? I don't want to go the right way. I guess it's an extra way. But no, we have places to be. Map away. Hank, you gotta streamline my experience, because I can't, for some reason. According to me, it's impossible. The extra stuff was this way? I just want to leave this up. I guess I can, actually. Okay, that's the way I came, so the extra stuff's gonna be over here. I got this figured out. It's just a very floppy map, you know, it kind of harshes my vibe. This way. Ooh, shack. That's cool. I love shit like this. It's my photographer instinct. I want to, like, crouch down and take several photos.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area.
Yeah, the wire runs quite a ways north. Just follow it up to the point that I mentioned.
Sure.
This outhouse is in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I hate to tell you, but everything out here is in the middle of nowhere.
You know what I mean. Am I on the right track?
Just keep following the wire to the top of the ridge, and then you can head back.
I don't care about being lost. I care about this outhouse. Oh.
I found an old notepad of, I guess, songs. Someone was writing a song called Ol Shoshone.
Oh, Shoshone, where the sky is blue and the teens are nude.
Yes,
yeah,
I
it's
guess.
just like that, except about 10 times more depressing.
Is it depressing? Can I... What is it? Cute? Withrop, Carter, Hawk's Rest, Refrain, headed off to the old Shoshone where the birds and the bees won't know me, where the men and the war don't exist no more, and there ain't no gals to keep no score. I'm taking off for the woods to a place where there ain't no shoulds. Don't need no books, I'll ponder the ponderosas. Don't need no lady, I'll marry the Mariposas. I can't waste no time in getting there. I'll do 80 down, 80 without a prayer. Don't need no gal, I'll spruce up for the spruces. Don't need no pal, I'll change my mood for the mooses. If you're wondering where my ass been, it's been cavorting with the aspens. I don't need no grass, I'll get altered among the elders. Yep, that's fine. Oh. I know you. Don't need no mass, I'll grovel before the boulders. Oh, you lost me. I was down to accept aspen and aspen. Alders and boulders? Well, I'm heading off to the old Shoshone, where the elk and the owls won't know me, where there ain't no judges to whom I gotta plea, because I can be me in old Shoshone. Mostly good. I have, like, an edit. So that's great. I'm keeping it. Okay. See? Secrets exist. I thought that was writing, but it is not. Odd word, friends. To what? To who? Sometimes I think the block of text that allows me to perceive things like that is a little wide, so if I'm facing away from it, it still catches me. Oh!
Anything I should know about the cabin at the top of this hill? Hello? Okay, then.
Hate that for me. You love being alone next to a spooky, spooky cabin. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and scoot the side of everything. Are these our boxes if they're not yellow? I mean, I guess they must be. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so good with number. Oh, there's nothing.
Huh. Found an old hat from a Korean War vet.
You'd be surprised how many former service members take this gig.
Well, makes sense.
I imagine if you've been through war, you probably can't get enough silence.
I bet that's true. Also, you here? Question mark? Why you gotta give me the spooks? Put on? Well, that's probably disrespectful. And I did do it myself. But I'm gonna blame Hank, though. Henry. I know his name. Okay. Oh. Yeah, sure, okay. That's better than it could have been. It's giving Tomb Raider, though. I found so many of these in Tomb Raider, and I fell off a good portion of them. I can't pick that up. That's too bad. I would tidy it. This is, Danger Drops. Well, is there really a base? Oh, there is. I don't know about that. I was relieved, and now I'm less so. Huh. When I made that Red Dead crack, I did find it. I will pick up that guitar, but, like, give me 10 years to investigate. Literally anything else? Stove? Why would I do this? I'm gonna get mobbed by a raccoon. Okay. Ooh. Great spot for a raccoon to live. Burned bed. Oh. And cigarettes and whatever's down there, but I can't crouch because God said no. Huh. Okay, well, can I put it back? Yeah. I like that you can do that in this game. I like that they have a respect for people who don't mean to create chaos. Oh yeah, this. I have this too. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, it's awesome. I'd squirrel away here, no troubles. I mean, there would be troubles and they'd be spiders, but, you know, other than that. I think I just heard an interesting bird call. I like that that exists in this game. It's like a rare thing that can just happen to you. Huh. Well, so she chose silence just to fuck with me then. That's, terrible. That would be tempting, though, I gotta say. Okay. Except the liability's kinda high. If I really did get stabbed and she didn't say anything about it, you know. On our way. I don't think we've missed nothing, but a boy has to double check. Yeah, okay. This is like a wide basin to circle around, I guess, and then we want to kind of miss Beartooth up past the cache. Cool. Favors to have a flight path, a plan of action, if you will. Though I am glad we found plenty. I'm not too bummed after that. It would be interesting. I mean, it's all comes down to stamina. Because I'm sure the real woods have as many interesting points and things to look at and, you know, old notes and stuff even, I bet. Poetry. But then you gotta be able to hike several miles. Like, this game kinda shortens it up. I just made that man sprint. You know, there's no good grounds for doing that forever, so. Though I would, if I could, I'd go to, like, ghost towns. Those especially, because that's where you're gonna get the good lore. Or old mining towns. No reason. Certainly not the proximity to caves. Just, seems right, you know? This is neat. Somewhat of a trail. I gotta remember to look up, too, in case she has stuff to say up there. Whew. This is something, like, as a thing that, like, people could do specifically to mitigate sensory overload. Play a game like this. Because well and truly, it does get you in the atmosphere that you gotta be in to relax. Which is not something I have done in ages. I knew this too. I'm fighting physical illness, mental illness. It took me ages to get to a point where I'm like, okay, I can sit down and record a game. Not for any reason, because I love this, but just like, you gotta talk yourself into it. We've come a long way. God damn. But, once you do it, you're like, oh, wow, my childhood, I'm happy. Just takes a minute. Oh, look at all them 5s. That's how I would leave things too. Riddled with it, guys. Okay. His hand clipped, but I didn't see it. Cache 302, okay, that's us. Thunder Canyon. This is pretty eroded. Recommend leaving through Mule Point. Nah. I'm sure it's NA, but you know. Oh, 2 forks. Yeah. Okay, I'll go up that way. And that's where I'm going anyways, up here, so I can do whatever. That doesn't seem particularly possible. Why? Why, Russell? Stop playing with me, universe. I'm trying to look at a map. Dewist? Jack Johnson? Nels Anderson? I kinda wish I could graffiti some shit, but I guess not. Me? I was never here. No.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
You don't know that. I just love this. I love the little collection of nature things. I'd be that kind of person, except then they just rot, and then I'm like, ew, I have to clean this. Too much work. Oh, golly. Dave, hey, yo, I got your note about needing to talk. I'm sorry I didn't track you down. Been looking for you all day. Figured you'd be out near the canyon helping those grad students, but I guess not. I don't even know now how I could really help anyway. We're coworkers, you know? Amigos, professionales. If you need someone to throw back a case with and go time traveling, Ron's your guy. I'm not great with the life stuff. You get it. Later on, Ron. That's what happened. So we're reading them out of order. We can read them in order later if we need to. We need to figure out their backstory. That's rough, man. Male friends. Male friends who, like, are close and care about each other but can't say it or think it or feel it. Like, I'm sorry, buds. Get you some help. And it's like, I'm the kind of guy who connects with you, but not on a deep and spiritual level. Let's drink beer together. Alright. Healthy. Relatable. I can't even talk shit because I'm the same way, but I can blame it on the neurospice. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, trees. I'm sure it's nothing. You don't get mobbed by no fellers in this game. I said ominously. I actually don't. I don't recall. I don't think you get mobbed by no fellers in this game, but like, that'd be one fuck of a mod, though. Like, Firewatch, but Slenderman is here. Have fun. I do not want that. Nobody asked for it. That's the way we're going. So that means this is the one last loose end we didn't, trifle with. And we went most of the way. Why am I not seeing me? Because I'm looking in the entirely wrong spot. Heroic. We love that for me. This works too. And also get this way. Oh no, I was already up here, huh? There's a drop down. Oh, we'll just go the other way then. As long as I figure it all out, I can rest easy. Sit on my laurels for a spell. Beer can.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
How do you think they'd be up here? I'm not gonna
Why do you think they'd
call
be up
people
here?
stupid if I
Hell
can
if
avoid
I
it.
know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
I mean, I think it was the lightning that did it. Well, like, it's cut though, huh? There is quite a lot to make a man nervous. I will say. I'm trying to keep an open head. A level mind, if you will. But, I can't. Ooh. Cave? Behind me? Oh. Nope. Just a long drop.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I could just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in
Pardon
case I
me.
get myself trapped out here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
That's horrifying, madam. Okay. You gotta climb. That's how you get to the good spots. You can't not do it. I'm getting paranoid. I don't... It's like unreasonable. It's not even nighttime. I saw one dude a while ago and he was way back where I am not anymore. Where I am not anymore. So I didn't have to worry about him. Alright, he's gone. He's not gonna get me. Wow, check the view. I wish that I could see my dumbass just I really did too. That was a cruel and sarcastic flight path I just mapped out, but like, yeah, that's what happened. Well, you know, with a bird's eye view, I think we did okay. So, you know, carry on, wayward son. Utility. Oh, that's a rock.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around.
Not so far as I can see. I mean, there's the end of the wire. That is the thing. I gotta pick these up. Otherwise, Mother Nature shall weep. You don't want that. Not once you fix the pole, then you gotta fix it again. I said, assuming that you would understand that that equates to a rainstorm. I speak in riddles. Okay. Go to hell. It was them. And also, those are panties, but it kind of looks like an ice cream cone. And that really tripped me out.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
I like that these two are flawed people who support each other. It's kind of a vibe. I mean, you know, my brain would be screaming if I knew them in real life. I'd be like, don't do that. That's risky. It's dangerous. It's bad. But, you know, I can appreciate now, in my seasoned years, that people do just kind of get on with it sometimes. I don't know if that's bad. I don't know if I've lost some innocence along the way. It's kind of a brutal time we're living in, so I can be part of it. I'm still a good boy, though. I authorize some deviance in my video games. Big step, I know. Controversial choice. Alright, well that must be the right way, but like, oh, what about these rocks? What do they have to tell me? The rocks are giving right way. Aren't they? God, that's impossible. Yeah, now that's the right way. Listen, if you're on this channel, you probably do it too. I call you out. Consider thyself called out. You go the wrong way because you want secrets. And you get anxious when you don't find them because you're like, dang, I missed it. I bet it's 2 different paths to the same way. Oh, long drop. Oh, gosh, what is going on there? I do want to go down there. Uh-oh. What? Where was I? Oh, I'm a fool, and that's okay. We've reached the part where I sing instead of narrating, because it's easier on my throat. The way I talk is lower than maybe it should be, but that's just my gender telling me that that's how I need to be. Oh, I get it now. Shortcuts. Aren't you glad how that shook out? Abhorrent. Truly abysmal. Well, it's because I don't want to run into a circumstance where I hit a long drop and then we can't come back, and then I never know. Whoop. His not at all matching shoelaces are kind of giving me death, but that's fine. Oh yeah, no, we'll go this way. Supply drop, you know? Except maybe that's where they drop supplies and not actually where the supply drop would be. It would be my guess. Thoroughfare, yeah. Well, we'll go there next. Good views, I see. For me. I also did see that cache, but I mean, you know, I want to see more trees. That is why I'm here. Forest without go-to forest. 999? That's easy to comprehend. Alright. Moss Peak, Two Forks, Spruce. And there's nothing in it. But it's green, guys. Look at that. Wow, it's so different, so beautiful. It's long, too. Green and long. I give this 4.2 out of 7. The sweet smell of content. Ooh. Make this man sprint towards our next destination. Our next destination's up here, I think. Oh yeah, right. That's scary. I love heights, but that's scary. Cable car. Dave, get up on out of here. I don't know why I think it's
Hey,
Tab.
I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man.
That's cute. They are a little flirty, though. That, like, I could come see you. I don't know, fams. He's a married man.
Do you see anything from yours, like, you know, the clues as to where they could be?
Clues. I really like your enthusiasm for mystery.
I'm
Thanks.
just doing my job.
I like it. I do. I can't wait for you to give these girls a piece of our minds collective. But no clues. I can't see anything from here.
Devastating. So you just pull yourself. I want to ride this all day. I do. Catch me in the comments. Fear heights? Actually, don't. Save it for better stuff. I don't need engagement. I want to hear your deep thoughts on life. Catch me in the comments for national parks, though. Let's do that. You know, don't waste it talking about whether or not that cliff is terrifying. You can. I don't know. I don't know why I am the way that I am today. I'm like, let's be controversial. Let's fight. Like, how can I fight alone in the woods? You're gonna find out. I'll bring up any topic. I don't care. That's something I could use a chat for, except maybe not, because then I would stoke myself up. I'd be like, you know what? Down with capitalism. Oh, here's something semi-related. Well, actually, we'll look at this first. Hold on to that suspense. Where am I going to go from here? Will be canceled? Question mark. Carabiner. That's funny. I've never said carabiner in my life. Who am I?
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
It's blue as well. It looks like mine. It matches, but, you know, it's special. Okay, well, there's the carabiner. What was I gonna say about capitalism? That's the real shit, dog. Can I go down here? Oh, that's what I'm pilfering for supplies, I see. Oh yeah, I saw a thing today that was like... Egg, please. Brian Goodwin's pack. Okay. Oh, get wrecked. Do I get to do that now?
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
It's a good shot.
Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
What, was he a fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, you know, our love could never really be understood.
Very fair.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Oh, yeah.
Is Ned that guy from the note I told you about? About the guy leaving his post?
Oh, could be, yeah, but I think at one point they just realized this job wasn't for them. For Brian, at least.
Huh.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Man, do it. Give me the lore. Oh yeah, there's ropes up there too. Huh. Interesting. That's a dangerous looking outcropping. Anyway, also don't leave ropes up. Did I say that already? Because I thought it. You leave them up, it's your liability if somebody falls off them. Not necessarily, but I wouldn't risk it. That's not legal advice. I can't give you legal advice. I'm a baby. But, you know, this is just my 2 cents. Yeah, capitalism. So,
What does she have?
oh no. Oh, it's just got deep. This is funny.
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
I'm curious about this. Like, what did you experience, like, learning more?
Well, we didn't really understand what was happening. You don't get Alzheimer's in your late 30s.
No kidding.
But even then, we didn't really get it until she couldn't work anymore and I couldn't leave her alone. It wasn't until then that I said, oh, this is it. This is over. That was hard. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
Yeah, that's sweet. I haven't heard that before. Also, that'll be them. Yeah, that's a rough one. It's always that way. I think no matter what you know about any given illness or think about it, you're never gonna actually, like, know what it's like to have it or settle in with it. I had that with some of my things where it's like, oh, this is actually, like, gonna hit me in ways that I could never have anticipated. And they're, for me, minor enough, but, like, still, it'll shock you. It's a good time to have your crisis team available, whoever it is, your family, your friends, counseling. Okay, map information. We are where? Good climbing. Bear sightings. Two Forks. Okay. Beartooth Point, yep. Okay. By the way, I meant where in relation to, you know, where we were. We did the loopy, that's what happened. There's not actually much here, though, so I'm not going to bother looking at the map, because, you know, there's no secret X's or anything that's going to really freak me out. Also, this is cute. We love that. Oh, shit.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
Horrifying concept. Also kind of awesome. Okay. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shitheel Steve. Your man, Ron. I want to check on the new guy at Two Forks. Heard him talking to himself more than usual for the lulz. Oh, wait, no. For LOs. Ah, guys. Is this old country man more woke than me? So I figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? Oh, rip. I'm starting to think that fast service only picks the deranged and perverted, except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Ron. Whew, got through it. I could just read it in the reading thing, but it's kind of fun to, like, see the actual text and, like, struggle the way that you really would. But, now we keep it. Those two are interesting. Okay, I'll hit that in a second. Yeah, I'll hit that before I tell you what I was gonna tell you. But, anything I could ever say will be less important than the game itself. I, am not a fan of, like, let me just talk over the meaning and value of the video game. That's not me. So we'll wait till we have another roaming session.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Man, I will try to look at that. Okay. That's where we came down. I guess there's multiple ways. We're heading that way. She said go to the creek. Which is not the canyon, so, I mean, confused. Oh, Jesus, it's far. Oh, so I could take either road. Therein lies a challenge for my poor little baby brain. Let's see. Let's go this way, because we can skirt that. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll skirt that edge. We'll go to, the 2 rope paths there, so we can put the ropes up and then get back more easily, and then we'll turn our fucking around and we'll go down Wapiti. Because I can. Oops. Zooms in on nothing? Question mark. Okay, it's time. Yeah, there was a weird conversation, this isn't even worth it either, about, like, it was some meme about, like, the always has been shooting meme, and it was, like, liberals shooting leftists or something, and, like, it was trying to criticize Democrats. But the whole thing confused me, because I'm like, liberal and progressive, I thought were politically detached. Leftist, I thought was a little more like Democrat, and Democrat was just the direct way of saying it. I have no idea. I have no idea how you say that. It calls into question everything for me. Not really, but kinda. Like, that's the problem online, is that we can't even begin to communicate simple ideas because the language we use to even designate, like, the scope of those ideas is flawed and kind of broken. It's just crazy. I don't know how I got on that, but I think just the times, just how stressful things can be and how it makes your whole limbic system just get riled up, you know, for no good reason. I love this with these, bright little pink flowers. These baby trees. This is supposed to be like a replant after a forest fire. That's cute. Go in the woods, gamers. I'm not saying touch grass, because sometimes grass is scary. You know how outside is. We already established people can just be there. It's real scary. But, you know, if you do, go to the woods, because the woods are beautiful, and you get to see stuff like this. But why? There weren't even trees in that direction. I mean, there are, but they're too far off. It's gonna scope that out because it's very square, but ultimately it's nothing.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Oh, man.
What, you like that? This guy is the freaking king of the flapjacks.
Yeah, that's solid. I'll have to keep that one in my pocket.
It's all yours.
That's cute. Sometimes you gotta laugh for your boys. I am king of the courtesy laugh. I will always. I do it to myself. You just heard. it's every time. Because, you know, people want to feel funny. If they serve a joke, they should get a follow through. That's just the way. Alright. Attach the rope. But don't go down, please, God. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm really not trying to. Ooh, let me out. Okay. I just want to see everything. I want to set up everything so when I explore later, I can be happy. But you get to see me being thorough because it's good. It's good for the soul. We dotted our I's, we crossed our T's, and later if I go down those ropes, you won't be like, how did that rope get there? Me, I'm a purist. I want to see everything live stream style, except I don't need to live stream. Someday, I'm just terrified because I don't know how to ensure that my screen capture doesn't just, like, out me completely. It's the learning curves. I'll figure that one out.
How'd you meet?
Ooh. We met in a
Met in
bar.
a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
That's cute. I don't know. I just like being candid about that kind of thing. It helps. I think it does. I mean, I'm not such a, like, a talk therapy purist that I'm like, you gotta always talk about everything that traumatizes you all the time. And, like, even trigger warnings, even though I do them, there can be a point where, like, you're so in your trauma that you're fixating, and that can harm you. But, you know, you feel it out. And in this case, this guy just needs to talk to someone, ironically, because he bailed on life for a minute, but you can just tell. And so does she, by the way. I mean, when you're out here like this, yeah. Same as like how people bond with coworkers at like a heightened degree that they're not anticipating because, you know, you just go through stuff, you problem solve. It sets you up to trust each other, and then you're like, you know what? I will lean into that trust and talk about life. Also, because that's what humans do. We seek community. It's a super important part of our being that we forget about sometimes because we're busy and life is hard and the social media. Oh, the vibes. Hello, the vibes. I don't know why the vibes showed up. I'm kind of nervous about it. Nearest I can tell, there's no good reason, other than the beautiful meadow. Ooh, hell yeah. Get it, guitar. I just chose to have a moment. I'm not afraid of a bit of silence, selectively. Uh-oh. I hope this doesn't block me completely.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
I mean, God. Who are they
Who are
keeping
they
out?
keeping out of here? And why?
Geez, I don't know. Maybe it's biologists, you know? Well, they don't want people traipsing on their precious lichens.
I know what a lichen
What's
is.
a lichen?
Well, wouldn't you liken to know?
Wow.
Oh my god,
I
goodbye.
got it.
I'll ask next time I talk to someone, but that'll probably be a few days.
Okay.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is that sarcasm? Because, like, you would climb a fence if you knew you were in trouble. That's the safest way to go. Think Hank's gonna shove his little fingers through these chain links? That's painful. But if you're small, you can do it.
Hey, remember that guy from yesterday, the guy I saw hiking home?
Ah, the completely unmotivated vandal.
Yeah, that guy.
Go on.
Maybe he was from this fence place.
From the land of the fence.
Yes.
You know what? I'll make a note. You might be onto something.
You don't gotta roast me, girl. You don't gotta do that to a man. Oh, it goes the whole way. So much for the route I planned out. Very, very well. Did I go in that little lip? I must have. I hit that cache and I went in that lip. I know I did. I trust myself. I'm good at go place for time. No trespassing. Yeah, alright. No way. But back here is something. Oh no, that's where I came from. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. I see. Okay, there's just two angles of it. That's fine. Well, then we're running all the way back. I'll meet you guys there. I give people nausea when I do that. I know I will.
What are you gonna do when the fire season
Oh,
wraps
kidding.
up?
We're back.
Are you
We
gonna
never
go be
left.
with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her. That's my opinion. Sorry for the umpteenth time. Anyway, call me when you find the girls. Or anything. Or call me whenever you want.
Huh. Maybe I'll go visit.
Maybe I'll go visit. I don't know.
Well, why not?
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I
Hell
don't know.
yeah, friend.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
That is tough, though, because, like, flying all that way and dealing with the family, and, like, at this point, she may not remember. I mean, you're gambling, right? You're gambling for the chance that she will remember you enough that it's meaningful to both of you. But if she doesn't remember you, then it might be meaningful to you. So either way, you gotta make a selfish decision because it's inherently selfish. And then there's the element of the fact that, you know, part of the family is comfortable with you, and the other part might be like, I can't say traumatized because it's their own judgment doing it, but might be, you know, aggravated by your arrival. You could make peace with them, but is it worth it? It's like, it's especially different because the person that you care about is the one who's forgotten. That's tough. I don't know what the play is there, really. Speaking of the play and what it is, I can't go that way to get through. But the lake doesn't get me there, actually. So it must be down through Shitty Bus that's gonna kill me. Lake. Yep, that's what that is for sure. Okay. We'll go. I don't know. We'll go through Two Forks and hit the medicine wheel. Actually, let's do that. The hell? Where am I going? I need to remember to use my maps. Okay. Just away from the slide, really. But yeah, that's tough. I don't know. I also have like I'm just gonna disclose it in case you guys can hear it, because otherwise you'll be confused. I have a small bias towards like letting him move on, because I've seen people hold on more. So part of me is like looking for ways to justify narratively making choices that would let me see more content, which you know, that's just the neutral thing. That's a gamer thing. It's got nothing to do with whether or not it's right or wrong. Oh, that might have got me where I needed to be, down the canyon. Also, I didn't see that there was a second one, so probably I would have had to go that way to unlock both, but that's fine, I can do that later. Yeah, we'll just hit the cave eventually. Sounds just about right to me. I was gonna do a snazzy little cut to the rappel, but it didn't work. It did not work at all. Maybe you like this, though. Maybe you're here for the vibes. Oh yeah, the outhouse. I guess, you know what? I guess we'll take a photo of it, because I wanted to. Except I can't crouch. What a shame. Oh, and hey, you can see the cabin. What do we think? I want the door to the cabin, because that's ominous, and you wanna go there. I can do the outhouse looking on to the cabin. I like that. Sick. I always forget how, like, not unsatisfying. It's always satisfying to take a photo, but, like, how, you know, just mild they are. I expect a flash, I expect a loud sound. A lot of games just put in a loud sound, even if there wouldn't be one naturally. Whew. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. No, I'm not. Boy, I'm bad at this. I did kind of okay. I once took a search and rescue, like, woods direction training, and I was fine. But I'm resistant to using my compass because I don't want to. I guess it is this way. Isn't that where I came from, though? Probably. Probably it is. Oh, there's the fire. They're really trying. They're out here giving me as much guidance as I will absorb, but I don't absorb enough of it. That's just how it is. I can just keep an eye on that. Also, because the compass is kind of hard to see. They put it in a fine spot. It's usable, but if you're trying to enjoy the vibes, then waste no time. Okay, yeah, this is, yeah. I kind of know where I am. It's funny because I do half recognize parts of the terrain from watching this as a kid, but it's been so long. There's my cave. Hi, buddy, what's up? Ooh, it is needlessly spooky in here now. The heck? It wasn't this spooky in here last time. Was it? It was not. They turned up the spookiness. Ah. I mean, I love caves, but there's been a dude here. Though it's pretty much a guarantee it was those girls now. You could use the panties as evidence. Also, never been angry enough at someone to deface my own underwear, especially the next day sober. I mean, I've never been that angry anyway, but like especially. I don't know. I don't know what's up with them. I'm kind of down to terrorize them though. Renegade behavior. Oh, that's what got me on liberalism. Full circle, I think. What? Okay. Now I feel good. Now I know. Oh, I thought that was a walking log. It was not. It was a log I walked into. Pardon me, log. I guess I could just sprint. It's not obtrusive. I kind of thought he'd be stomping, but he don't stomp. The game knows. They're like, you want to have a good time, but like quick. Okay. Give me uppies, Mother Rock. With my own muscles. That's the exchange. I just gotta get used to it. Okay. This is good, actually, because I've meandered this little field, but I haven't actually meandered past it. Or, like, skirted these edges. Woo! I'm gonna be tripping. But, like, literally. Okay. We love a good fence. A good fence that says, please don't get lost in this woodland area. This must be right. You are new to me. Where do you lead? Oh, whoa. Down to the Thoreau Trail? Oh. Do I want to go there to be Thoreau? I think I won't. Because there's nothing, we haven't... I think there's nothing. I'm kind of waiting for, like, a cache to tell me about it before I go there, because it just feels redundant, like, I'll go there anyway. Same with all this, like, there is a cache down there, I could just go tag it, but... I'm assuming something will take me down there eventually, so... We'll just wait on it. Swoop up here instead. I'm this way in every game. I've been playing Lord of the Rings online, and even in that game, I kind of make sure that I can see all there is to see, which is annoying sometimes. There's cave systems that'll just keep you unhappy for a good long while trying to figure out what that map should look like. Ooh! This looks fun for jump. I sure as shit went the bad way for having fun, didn't I? Can I get down here? I guess not. At least I can kind of see where I was and where I'm going. Alright. That tree had a large, I'm gonna say hitbox, but you know what I mean. Collision spot? You know the things trees have. Collision spots. That's how you know I'm too much of a gamer. I do too. I'll speak in gamer code every now and then. I say NPC a lot, and it is derogatory when most people say it, and it probably counts as derogatory when I say it, but like, not about necessarily other people, unless they have NPC energy. Like, if it's like 3 dudes who look very similar sitting at Starbucks on their phones. I'm like, ah, dude, NPCs. Like, you're human beings. And if I talk to you, you'd be a person all of a sudden. But right now, you're living your best NPC life. And I will do it to myself, too. Like, I'm just gonna be an NPC right now. Damaged tree. That's a good idea. Bubba did have a fine idea. Look at how close it is, too. I could give that the old 1-2 shove. That would have helped me just now. I was that guy over there. If I get an axe, I'll come back, I'll fix it. I hope I remember that. Because I do. It would feel good. It would make right all of my emotions. Okay. I'm so sorry about when I start running with the map up. It's as jarring for Henry as it is for you. And for me, it's not jarring at all, because I'm too busy looking at my keyboard like a jackass, because I don't know what's going on. Oh, God. I want to find more caves. Like, what is this? This is just a brush spot. I mean, I guess I could hide here if Slenderman really do show up, but, like, what a waste. I don't know. I just invaded that tree's privacy, really. Not very cool of me. I also, like, do have the capacity to look farther than I think. Things are kind of obvious here. They're decently well lit. I mean, everything in the forest is golden and green and what else? Ooh, it's a medicine circle.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
Worth a 3-hour detour is pretty convincing.
Hey, I'm at the medicine wheel, and I can't see the smoke anymore. Where am I headed again?
Towards 5 Mile Creek. It's in the southwest quadrant of your map.
Okay, heading over there now.
And back here is the place I'm not going yet, right? Oh, yeah. Like, decidedly the place I'm not going yet. Alright. You see, I can rule out some things like that. Check this glade. I said, like a cool kid. Dudes, can you see? Check this glade out. Like, I don't know if you've seen a glade recently, but I have, and let me tell you, check it out. I got that cache right. Yeah, I did, right? It's the shitty boss path. Hey, I know where I am. Worth it, though. So far. There it is. The old smoke column. Column of smoke. We're close now. This has been a long day by Hank standards.
Well, I'm back at my shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
That's like a mean name. I kind of forgot that she was the boss. I kind of was just like sticking it to the man. But to be fair, back then, that was just an old rope. She didn't let me eat the granola bar. That's how you know the rope was old. Which means she knew the rope was old. I call that negligence. Let me up. This is not a dance. Oh, ooh. Took a little tumble off the cliff. Okay. This way now. Time go. Oh yeah, I found this before too, and I just couldn't do anything with it. That was a lot of rope in that backpack. That'd be heavy. The cavers are any indication. They always be. Dragging rope. I should tell you, it's Action Adventure Twins. Go watch them. I can't just reference cavers all the time and not shout them out. What a fool I've been. Those are my primary cavers. They got stuck recently and it was kind of wild. One of them took on a leadership role. I was impressed. Such an old man. Like, genuinely, like, come on to my YouTubes and I'll tell you about the other YouTubes I've seen. Sit on down, kiddo. There's a whole world out there and only I know about it. Is correct? Yes. Okay. So now we get to cache 3099. Okay. Which I'll see. Surely. Even though I am doing the edge skirt, because, like, look at me go. What if cave and rock? Don't see? Terrible time. Peep these guys, too. There's certainly, like, probably a cinematic angle to walking up on these. Oh, maybe not. The whole game's cinematic, so. We got more aspens. Oh, there's so many aspens. Of course there is, because that's how they work, but still I'm impressed. Mother Nature truly is beautiful. Oops. Whoop. Go. Wow. Missing person? I thought that was me.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
Let's be sympathetic.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
That's cute. Yeah, I wanted to do that. I mean, I'm curious about all the things. You can never, decide in a way that's not going to leave you wondering about other options. What the hell? What in the Theodore Roosevelt? He was a champion of national parks. I don't know that as well as my friend who hyperfixated on it during playing Civilization 6, where you play as Teddy and you can just wreck with the parks. But, yeah, that's cute. Little nod to the guy who cared about it. We have politically, historically, really cared about our parks. Just pointing that out for posterity. Ooh, this is pretty. Yeah, that's probably the angle. That's the angle that got me. Now I like it just like that. It's pretty beautiful. What a joy. What a joy that is. There's so many, like, oops, Dave, every time.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I did. I know that about them. They're sick. They're just one guy, pal.
I didn't.
I guess I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
It's a good one. Listen, you can diagnose me if you want, but I just like these trees. I don't know. I wonder if I learned... No, I didn't. I was going to say, I wonder if I learned that from this game. I probably, like, memorized it from this game, but my mom likes them too, so I bet she told me first. Credit where it's due. Golly. Giving you a camera in this game was the best idea. Like, gamers really will just chill. And I think this game, too, this game came out in an era where that wasn't known yet. Like, everyone was playing Mass Effect or, Call of Duty. Or, I mean, there were no other really walking simulator type games. I'm sure there were, and I just didn't, they were a little smaller. They didn't blow up at the right time, but it's nice. Gamers do want to just do, I mean, that's why Farming Simulator exists now. This game was before all that, Animal Crossing. Like, play is play. I don't always want to be, in fact, I never want to be angry playing a game. That's not the point. I'm here to just relax. Oh, I thought that was a man. Ooh, you give me the stress. Man. Because they know what they're doing, too. But it was brave back then. There might have been... I would have imagined back then it was faced with some doubt of people like, no one's ever gonna wanna, you know, play a game where you're just aimlessly wandering through the woods for a good chunk of time. So many like that now. I'm trying to think. I've only recently, because I started listening to more gamer podcasts that like, oh, that'd be a good one. I can't waste all my photos on the aspens. But then again, it's not like I've been photographing anything else. They'll make me happy. I won't regret it. I won't be like, damn, this shitty photo of an aspen tree. Maybe I will if I run out. Okay. I guess I need to pull out a book and learn more. That's another thing I would love to do one day. I need the attention span and the free time. But just wander the woods. There's even apps for it, where you can just like look up each individual plant. I'd love to know that. I got a tiny little baby prepper in me. We all should in these trying times. And I don't need to be crazy about it, but if I knew some herbs, I'd feel really good about it. Huh, yeah. Lots of buzzard action. Crow action. Oops.
Hey, what's to the south of here?
Mexico? Is this some sort of riddle?
I just have a nice view to the south. You know, trees and mountains forever.
Well, eventually you'll wander into the area overseen by Chimney Rock Lookout, but that's probably an impossible hike in terms of terrain.
I wonder if the lookouts get together and do like barbecues or something. I mean, I guess not. They're really trying to prevent anything being on fire, but you know, air fryer in the woods on a generator times. Well, bring a cake that you baked safely. Safety first is really a drag. I say, never ever wanting to do anything dangerous at all. That's actually not true, I guess, because I keep talking about caving. Ooh. And that, too.
There's a
I'm
really
coming
nice
up on
waterfall
something.
down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
Good point. That is pretty. That's a good shot. But everyone takes a picture of a waterfall. I say taking a picture of a waterfall. Okay, we're done. Not until later. There's gonna be night, there's gonna be day, there's gonna be times that I want
There's
to take
some
photos.
cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
That's not the right way, is it? I'd see the smoke. It's gonna be over there. Wait. Map time. I'm looking at the map cause I am going the wrong way. Actually, I came from kind of where I would be looking otherwise. So it's just right up there. That's the way. Which means I'm fine. I just want to hit this weird little area over here. Just because I can. Yep, there's nothing. Nothing and nothing. Carry the nothing. That's, nothing. Okay. Feeling fine. Feeling good. What? Going up the tiny hill? Probably already came up here, actually. Of course, they're gonna funnel me to the falls. It's aesthetically pleasing. This is, too. Oh. I saw it. You see it? Is it over there? Is that what it... Or is it these rocks? Ah. Okay. Okay. I guess. I missed. It's always good to walk straight fucking backwards into the next zone. I really gotta learn my shit.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
I wasn't allowed to be stealthy yet, though, so I don't know if I can. I think I have that ability. I sure will skirt around awkwardly. There's one thing I can be counted on to do. This area is weird, actually. It's a little underpopulated as far as, like, grass and ferns go. It's like given PUBG, which would be a hell of a twist. Hank, get to the center. You gotta go no. Can't crouch, can't jump. Have fun. Okay. It's actually already kind of fucked up around here, so I'm gonna not hit it from the back side of the camp. I choose death. It's okay. Find me. Take me out. Fuck your smoldering ashes. That did nothing, but okay. Teen zone.
I have entered the teen zone.
Blech.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp.
Oh. That's pretty funny.
Huh, pants are back.
I'm sorry, pants are back?
Well, according to the experts at Teen Zone magazine. It's unclear where they've been. The pants, I mean?
Wow.
Well,
Funny
I found
guy.
some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines.
They do look dangerous. Look at that guy. Hunks, hunks, hunks. Tame your hunk, tame your hunk. I ain't into that.
I don't get why the hunks have to be so dangerous.
Well, you're clearly not a young woman.
Girls should want nice hunks.
Ugh, boring.
I love him. Yes. I mean, no. Live your best life, but like, nice hunks are pretty good.
Ah, found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks
Mhm.
like
Just like I thought all along, and certainly what I said as well.
these girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication.
It's actually not. That's weak. Just kidding. No need to glorify binge drinking. Have as much as you need and want. What's impressive though is that they got it out here. Without any kind of, you know, support of any kind. I mean, I'm a little sus. Are they in there? Wait. I thought I had already seen that partially. That's
Maybe
no
I should
good.
take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
I mean, don't.
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
That's really not good.
The tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Ah,
Good thinking.
you're right. You're right about that. Well, then I'll leave it how it is. I'll get that note in a sec. I said no more photography. No, I didn't. That feels pretty alright. Aesthetics are really important in crime scenes. Yeah, that'll do it. That looks uncomfortable. Not the tent. The angle of the photography. In case she was confused.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing. Maybe you should read it.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know what it says.
Listen, I'm reporting everything because I am. Dear Psycho, I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving and we're gonna find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us at the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably a mental fucking axe murderer. And, so you're going to jail? I hope it was worth it being a jerk over some fireworks. I mean, wait. Stealing our panties means that they didn't. Oh my god, I got him in the other angle. fam. I actually was kind of right, huh? Then maybe that guy did this, and he took the panties over there, and then he cut the line and framed these guys while also trashing their camp to get them mad at us. That dude's just making troubles. Okay, I'll take partial credit because I didn't remember, but also like, your brain can store stuff, so who knows? I'm crazy.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
Well, what's it say?
They're calling the police. They think it was me.
Threatening to call the
No, I'd
police
lie
because
about
they
that.
think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Literally no. I destroyed their stereo and I stole their booze.
Henry, did you attack or do anything that could be perceived as an attack to these campers?
No, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything to them. It looks like someone had it out for them.
Then why do they think it's you?
Fuck, I don't know.
Huh.
Hey, I don't.
I believe you.
I was
Come
pretty
on,
sketchy
Henry.
All right. It's weird what happened out here.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
I mean, I guess. Oh, day 3. Hopefully there's nothing else around there. I get the feeling there wasn't. Yeah, the booze, that was probably not theft, because it was abandoned. I'm just quizzing myself for fun. You gonna keep going?
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Ma'am.
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Tom Cruise, no. Who is Rolly Fingers?
This isn't that hard.
Do we take the gamble?
Unless you just don't want to answer.
I look like Rolly Fingers, man.
Do you know Raleigh Fingers? He pitched for the A's.
No.
Well, I'm the spitting image of him.
Oh, wait, is he the guy with the snidely whiplash thing going on from the 70s? Oh, my dad loved him.
Yeah, that's it.
I was going for your dad.
That mustache. Now you have my attention.
Okay.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
You bet.
How cosmopolitan. I didn't realize Boulder was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
They're cute.
Good to know, dear, yes.
Wow, love that.
Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
This is so flirty. I got a beard. My nose has been
I know it's not
broken.
easy.
I want to see
I
where
got a
that
broken
goes.
Nose. It's not bad or anything, but yeah,
How'd you do that? Your illustrious boxing career?
I wish. No, a guy was drunk and jumped on my back, and I slipped and
Oof.
ate a parking meter.
Eesh.
It's a bad
I
way.
want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
Oh,
What?
uh-oh.
Is that okay? Don't.
Should have talked about the
don't
beard.
answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Boundary violation.
Your eyes. Tell me.
Steely. I'm going for Steely. Because I've so far made a bad impression.
They're steely, cold hard stare.
Like a Siberian husky.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
Worried. Truly worried. I wonder if I don't know if you ever see what she's drawing, but if you could, it'd be cool if that impacted it. And you could make a really terrible looking dude. Oh, I was gonna say something. I forget what it was. What was I talking about before she distracted me? Or what was I thinking while she distracted me? See, that's what really gets you. It's the stuff you think, and then you don't say it, and then you're like, did I say it, or did I think it? It's my whole life right there. Maybe it'll come back to me, but probably it fucking won't. I need more wood, yeah? For to finish project. It's high time. It's stressing me out. That's the first thing I'd do. I mean, okay. I don't want to be all fucked up. Oh, whiskey. Save for later. Can I just keep putting it in my pocket? Okay. Oh, well, yeah. I was curious about... Yeah, that's probably not a crime. The fireworks I had to do as part of my job. The boombox wasn't me. You can't prove a thing. That'll dip in the lake. What? That's not my problem. Whew. Doesn't seem like there's anything too exciting around here. Something she said got me thinking. Old Scottish oil soap? Dark wood? Scratch cover? Okay. Old Scottish. I see you. Same stuff. I just want to see what he collects. He always got his sheets back. Would be nice to wash those. I like that this is his pillow. Positively precious. Okay. Oh yeah, hat. I don't know how that got me. Also, like, still probably wild and... Oh! I was thinking about whether or not it was PC. It's PC. You probably shine like the motherfucking sun, my guy. You probably... Like, it's a lighthouse when you're standing on it, dude. Okay. That feels good. That must have been what it was. You ever get that where it's like you scratched an itch in your brain because you were trying to hold on to something real good and you just couldn't? What a worthless thing. But, you know, your brain doesn't remember. That happens all the time. It would be something positively stupid or something that, like, faded over time. Like, this no longer matters. It's irrelevant. But, like, I needed to remember it. Otherwise, it was going to just reserve a spot. Which makes you wonder, like, what do I have packed in my brain? Oh, there we go. Critical. Can I keep multiple? Yeah, I get a couple more boards. That's what I'm saying. Okay. They're probably everywhere but where I'm looking. There we go. I'm far too into this game. It's a bit of an issue. It's also so gratifying. I had to fight. I had to, like, get in the right headspace and stuff. Ugh. And it's so hard because you're like, I know this gives me joy. I know I need to do things that give me joy, but I've just been living in survival mode, which you're supposed to. I expected that going into school like I was, but ugh. I do feel undercover, my lads. I mean, I might have said this in Slay the Princess, but at some point I had the haunting realization that most of the people I'd typically befriend, people who have outward signs of neurodivergency, were not there. That sucked. I mean, there is one. Maybe two. There's a couple. But I am in a pretty liberal place. That shit's hard. You're like, I remember it was the shy people in the corner, or the people who were, like, hyper-fixating on something, or, you know, the people who talked really weird in class and, like, stirred up some controversy. Ugh, I miss those people. And at best, they have, like, jobs
I got that window
that are,
all patched up.
you know, decent
So,
enough.
what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task and, I'll give it to you.
I don't know, dude. This sounds kind of stressful. It actually does. That's the most stressful thing so far. Sitting around? Me? Doing nothing? I didn't bring enough fidgets. I'm not that bad, though. I can write.
Okay,
I can write.
I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Actually,
You know, I'm gonna hike around for a while before I really put my nose to the grindstone.
Huh. Yeah, you do that.
Actually, do I want to do that? I mean, it's hardly my last opportunity to do that, right? Just something about the fact that there wasn't actually made me, like, freak out. Because I'm like, is this a point of no return? Are they trying to get me with that? That is probably what it is, huh? We couldn't go that way, right? Because we would have had to go through that tunnel, and that tunnel's not available yet. We couldn't go that way. I mean, it looks like maybe we could have, but we probably can't because there's no... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say there's no markings out there, but I don't know about that. We could probably go down to Cottonwood. That seemed like an option we have, because there's a slide right there, right? And also we could go down to this cache. I don't know. We did pretty solid exploration around here. We couldn't go through Wapiti because there's the fence there. We could backtrace up, but we actually can't because we would have to put a slide thing there to get that way. So the only thing we could really do is Cottonwood. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up because we've been going for a minute. And, candidly, my whole body hurts. I don't have the gamer posture down like I used to. I don't know how people game for like 12 hours straight. I'm getting a new chair, and I'm really excited. So, that's my update. But, yeah, I think we're gonna break for now, and, we'll come back soonish. Probably. I'm gonna try and have a normal schedule, but we'll see. It's summertime now. One would think that I could manage, but you know, if you've made it this far, thank you, because you've heard my struggles, and you probably are supportive. But yeah, thanks for watching. This game is great. It's cozy. I love it. Glad to hyperfixate on it. Self-care. Zen out. If you're taking a nap, keep at it. Just get that nap. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.